This is the Ohio AgNet from the Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by BASF. Visit with your local ag retailer about 0% financing on all BASF crop protection, seed treatment, and Zetavo brand soybeans now through March 15th. I'm Ty Higgins. For Midday, visiting with Joe Heinrich, Executive Director of Farm to Power. They provide information to farmers and rural landowners across the U.S. to help them make informed decisions when it comes to renewable energy and securing their stable futures. Had a chance to visit with Joe on the trade show floor of American Farm Bureau's convention in Anaheim, California.
When you think about it, farmers have been a part of this discussion since day one with electricity, really providing that to rural communities and all of America since its inception. So why is it important they're still a part of the conversation now? A lot's changed since then.
It has, but as I always say, we're a nonprofit, we're a 501c3, so we don't do any lobbying or anything like that, do not take any investor money. We want to be a source for information. And one thing, when I do talk with developers, sometimes I always ask them where they're going to put their project. And they might say, Ohio. Well, which county? They'll give me a county. I say, but where's it going? It's going on agricultural land. And that's why farmers and those communities need to be involved with it. And that's why we feel it's so vital, because it's going to affect where we're at and what we're doing. But we have to understand why we need to do it.
What are some of the biggest challenges as far as the process is concerned and getting farmers to be part of that conversation?
Misinformation and emotion. I really feel that. My past life was I was vice president of Iowa Farm Bureau for 11 years. And so we dealt with this a lot in policy discussions. And it was to get the level of emotion down where we could have a reasonable conversation and get good information out. Because when farmers have good information, we make good policy, we make good decisions. And so that's what we're trying to do. That's one of the biggest challenges, is to get that discussion going. I think also it's so many times it's classified as is it a political issue? It's so polarized now. And then it's environmental. Oh, you want to get rid of all the other energy. And trust me, I do not. I'm a farm boy from eastern Iowa, and we milk cows, and I do not like pulling the generator out to do it. So we need electricity. We need reliable, affordable, and available electricity. And renewable is part of that as we go forward.
What are Farm to Power's goals for 2026?
I think continue to build out that conversation. At the local level, we're going to continue to build that understanding, working with local leaders, with farmers to make sure they get their questions answered. At the state level, we're working a lot with, like being here at Farm Bureau meetings, to be able to be available and say, hey, what questions can we help you answer those? At the national level, American Farm Bureau is one, National Farmers Union is going to be another one. We're going to be out where we're visible.
It's a very comprehensive website. You can find out more about Farm to Power. It's online at farmtopower.org. Joe Heinrich, the new executive director of the organization. Appreciate your time. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
You can watch our full conversation online now on our Facebook page and also on our YouTube channel. Let's get a check of the forecast now, brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance, online at seedconsultants.com. Here's Ryan Martin.
Clouds will try and break a little bit today, but we're better on sunshine tomorrow. That's when warm air really starts to surge in. It does not last long term. Cold air coming back overnight tomorrow night into Wednesday. And then Wednesday through the end of the week, we're looking gray with on again, off again light snow showers below normal temperatures. I'm meteorologist Ryan Martin.
Thank you, Ryan. Back with a check of midday markets after this as the Ohio AgNet continues.
It's time for the Morton Buildings Building Value Days sales event running now through the end of February. Morton buildings are built stronger, last longer, and look better. So if you're planning for a garage, farm shop, stall barn, a storage building for your RV, boat, or collectibles, or anything in between, act now. Our buildings are built to last, but these savings won't. Visit MortonBuildings.com or contact your local Morton office to take advantage of current savings on new buildings. Certain restrictions may apply. Offer valid only on select new building orders placed between January 5th and February 28th, 2026.
Hey pork producers! The 2026 Ohio Pork Congress is almost here. It all happens in Lima, Ohio on February 3rd and 4th at the Veterans Memorial Convention Center. You'll get the latest on swine health, facility management, economics, product innovation, and more. And don't forget about the expanded Spanish language breakout sessions. All this with over 60 trade show exhibitors to visit. So go to ohioporkcongress.org today to get more information and early registration discounts. We'll see you in Lima.
Midday markets on the Ohio AgNet, brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance. Online at seedconsultants.com. March corn a penny higher, trading at 446 3/4. May 456 3/4, also up by a cent. January soybeans 1052 at midday. That's 3.5 to the good. March beans a nickel higher, 1067.5. July wheat up 6 3/4, 547.5. September 561 and up by 6.5. Live cattle at midday for February 182 higher, 235.55. April 236.17, that's $1.50 to the plus side. Feeder cattle for March up 27 points at 354.97. April 353.42, up 37 cents. February lean hogs down 112 at 84.17. April 90.55 and down by $1.22. Get more markets, weather, and today's farm news online now at ohioagnet.com. I'm Ty Higgins reporting. We'll see you down the road.